Hi, this is Josh, the owner of Shamma Sandals, and I wanted to talk to you about some changes you might have noticed with Shamma Sandals, and one change in particular. So here I am on our Facebook page, right here in the logo, or this is our brand mark. This was actually our first brand mark and logo and our tagline. So when we started out, we were trying to figure out like what's the name of the company going to be, and the name is actually my middle name. So I'm Joshua Shamma Styles, and we're like, yeah, it's a weird enough middle name, it'll work. So we went with it. My whole focus was I wanted to be able to run, really be active in the sandals. And so to me, they were running sandals. That's what I was trying to make and share with people. And so that's why I started the company. In any case, the logo was a foot. It seemed appropriate that, we'd have a foot, and we got the name. And look, there's a little trail running through this foot. At one point, our first marketing guy actually that helped us out with marketing, he came on board to help Daniel and I. He said that he called the foot a crude foot, or a crude drawing. And so then he no longer was working for us, but we realized we needed to change the logo or the brand mark. And a lot of people like it. My kids and my wife are always telling me, why don't you just use the foot? Use the foot, Josh. And I'm like, okay, I like the foot too. But I don't know that it necessarily tells us exactly what it is we're trying to sell here, or the kind of brand we're trying to create. And I think it served its purpose at its time, and so I liked it. Holds a special place in my heart. And so here we have, this is our second brand mark. A little while after, it was probably only a couple months later, it was actually pretty sad. The guy who called our foot a crudely drawn foot, he passed away a few months later. He had some real serious health issues, and so we weren't able to work with him because of the health issues. And then a little while later, he did pass away. And then we started working with a second new guy, and we were looking at how to market, how to brand the sandals, and who to focus on. And we went after adventure and leisure sandals because it kind of encompassed everything we were doing. When you're running, that's an adventure. When you're hiking, backpacking, whatever it is, you're on an adventure. And the other thing is about the sandals, as much as I originally wanted to make them for running, people use them for all kinds of things. And a lot of people are just, they're comfortable. And my brother-in-law, he doesn't run in them, but he absolutely wears them everywhere. He's an ultimate frisbee guy, and after tournaments, before tournaments, they're his sandal, doing yard work, whatever. I mean, he wears the heck out of them, but he's not doing his performance activities in them. He just loves the fact that they stay with his feet. They're really thin and really comfortable. So our next logo, our second logo or brand mark, was Daniel, who did the design work. He calls it our liquid foot. And it looks like a foot. It's much more stylized. It fits better with the lettering from Shamma. And this sort of represents, this extra piece represents the sandal a little bit that's on the foot. I never liked this one, not for a minute. I couldn't stand it. And it's nothing against Daniel. Daniel gave me all kinds of designs and options, and this was just the best one. And but it worked. I think it was useful, and looking at it from a design perspective, it really fit with the lettering and all that, and so I liked it quite in that sense. It was really, really useful, but I never liked it. It just looks like a little worm guy to me with a mohawk or something. I don't know, but I did not like it, and it doesn't really say performance. So the next one, let's see. Here we are. So here's what we finally came up with. And you might ask yourself, well, how does this really tell us about Shamma sandals? Couple things. So Daniel, who's been doing the design work for the website, he's been a friend since we were kids, and he's he's a very, very, very core member here at Shamma Sandals. So what he did is he looked at, well, we have 3 points on a sandal, 3 points of attachment where our sandals, our lacing system connects to the sandals, and he started playing with that idea. And what he did was he started getting triangles together and moving triangles around. Actually, I have a little worksheet of Daniel's. You can kind of see his process a little bit. When I say Daniel gave me a lot of things to choose from, this is just one little tiny page. I mean, there are pages and pages and pages of drawings that he's done and ideas and concepts. So he's really thorough and does some great work. Yeah, and if you are looking for a designer, 12 a.m. Designs, Daniel's awesome. You get more than your money's worth. In any case, here's like a little chart showing the progression of our design. Here's some of Daniel's work. He was finding 3 points of attachment on the sandals, and he was using these different triangles to create different patterns. And what he came up with, it says here, we can use the triangle to create 2 feet that also can be seen as an S, a person running forward, a lightning bolt, or just a fast and dynamic shape. And I really like that a lot because at the core, I'm really interested in a high quality product, something that is useful for me running at full speed. It has to meet the most stringent demands, and we want to make the best product available. I want the best sandals. I want you to have the best equipment for your feet, because that's the kind of person that I am. I'm always looking for the best products, tools, whatever. I like quality and I like performance. So those are 2 things that are really important to me. And in the design here that Daniel did, the thing I really like about it is it's got sharp edges. It looks fast. It looks like there's movement. And we can take the logo a number of different ways. As you can see, Daniel, it just gives you tons and tons of stuff. So here's our new and finalized logo, brand mark and logo, and our new tagline. So our new tagline is actually Elite Minimalist Footwear. If you know about minimalist footwear, then you're gonna know we're telling you right off the bat, we're making the best. We're making elite. This is like the top echelon of minimalist footwear. And if you have some questions, you're like, well, what is minimalist footwear? It's going to draw you in and make you ask some questions. And why is this the best? And why do I want to go with Shamma? And make you ask some questions. So I like the new tagline. Here's our original our original logo. And brand mark, tagline. And the problem with this that we kind of ran into was the brand mark only works on this side of the logo because Shamma is lowercase here. The S is capital, and then the AMMA is lowercase. So when you put the brand mark above it, it doesn't quite work design-wise because there's this space there. So we stuck with the same lettering, and we went to all caps. And then so we really like this shape, this lightning bolt or S or 2 feet moving, whatever you want to call it, a ninja star, I don't know, whatever it looks like to you. We like this design, and so what Daniel did is he dropped the bars out of the A, and then he incorporated this angle here. Let me see, I could probably make it bigger. Oh, look at that. So we made it bigger. So he incorporated this piece of the design into the A. It's very small, it's very slight, but I think it's really cool because it sort of unifies the whole design. I actually kind of like the liquid foot a little bit when you just see it in a tab in the corner and you couldn't really tell what it was. It was okay to me then, but I never liked blowing it up and seeing the whole thing. But in this, I really like it. We just blew it up, and I like the way it looks. I like the contrast between the white and the blue here, or vice versa. And let's see, we can go this way, and this is one style I liked a lot, where he just kind of did the reverse with a blue outline. I thought that looked really nice. So yeah, and here's a bunch of the brand marks. They look like they're moving. They look like they're sharp. They look like they're ready to go. So in any case, you're going to start seeing this this new logo rolling out in different places. The brand mark and the logo. We're already seeing it on Facebook, and it's there on YouTube now, and we're going to be incorporating it more and more in the weeks to come. It takes a little while for us to shift all this stuff over, but that's what we're doing. That's some of the work we've been doing this year behind the scenes, and I'm really excited about it, actually, because more than anything, I really like the idea and the focus behind it, and that's really our focus, which is to make elite minimalist footwear. We're trying to make the best. We want to have the best product, in our market, and that's what it's all about. So I guess that's it. Thanks for going on this little journey through the logo with me, and you have a great day. Please actually reach out to us in the comment section if you have any questions, and we'd love to hear from you. Bye.